Thompson passes to Looney. Now Curry, defended by Jones. Curry against Jones. Outside Curry, just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Collins with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. From about 19. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Curry right now dialed in. It's like he finds a shot every trip down the floor.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
And he gets that one. Golden State has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Buries it from 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Jones' shot is good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. The 3 from Curry, and the Warriors with another 3.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific group right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Pass to Sohan. Now Jones. Inside. And Sohan gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Curry. The 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Left side Jones. And the officials whistle a foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Curry's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
He's covered by Curry. Here's Sohan. And he makes it.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
Curry against Jones. Outside Curry, looking to win the run. Offensive rebound. Green, the pass to Wiggins. And here's Curry for 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
It's so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Now here's Curry. He's got 21. Clock at 6. Fires the three. He can't.
And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. We've got Johnson. Collins is out there with Jones. And it's Sohan in at the power forward.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. And Collins with the slam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Collins. Jones is out there with Johnson. And Sohan in at the 4 slot. Curry against Jones. Curry deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
This is what you think of first with Curry. His three-point shooting ability is just otherworldly.
Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big 3 to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. Winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Keldon Johnson.
Assertive
Three-pointer.
And it's going to be the Spurs. Off the tip. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Here's Sohan. Green covering. Wiggins against Johnson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What physicality from Johnson down low, throwing his weight around and getting past the contact.
Curry against Jones. Launches it. That one is.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Keldon Johnson. Collins is out there with Jones. And it's Sohan in at the 4.
Pretty nice show of athleticism as Zach Collins rises up.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Curry. Traps in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jones against Curry. On the basket by Jones.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Spurs. No good from outside. Johnson from outside gets the three-pointer to fall.
Assertive three-point shot by Johnson. He's working towards being an efficient long-range scorer.
Curry deciding where to go with it. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 6 points.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And Looney sends it back.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
Here's Jones. It's good from about 19 feet. Jones has got his second bucket. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the
And the Spurs start out with the ball. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Over to the wing. Jones' shot is good.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And the Warriors with possession. To the middle. Here's Curry. Jones.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Jones. Collins is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Zohan in at the 4 spot.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Curry deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. Looney passes to Green. Curry against Jones. Outside Curry. A 3-pointer off.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Outside Jones. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And here's Curry for 3. Fires in the triple.
And nobody is pulling up from that kind of depth except for Stephen Curry.
14 feet away. That's good on the jumper. Jones has got his second basket.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Curry, no good. Jones with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Basket's good.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And stolen by Jones. And that's a foul.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got Jones. Collins is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Zohan in at the power forward.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Curry. Parked it down low.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Collins. Jones is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Zohan in at the power forward position.
Pretty good creativity as Collins goes in there for the Zach attack.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Curry looking it over. Clock at 6. The tray. And the ball's tied up.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. To the right side. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now here's Curry. Five on the clock. The three is up. Can't get it to drop.